been around for it. This is Handmancers, a fantastic, well, roguelite, rock, paper, scissors style deck builder. It's really something else. I like a lot of roguelites, a lot of deck builders, but this one's just beautiful. Look at the animation. Let's not gush about it too long, though, because we have a new character on our hands. Melissa, the sleek mage. Inscribed upon parchment is the fate of humankind. Melissa toys with her enemies, relishing in their mental domination. She flirts with corrupt power, believing herself its master. Bracelet of the Monk, deal double damage against stunned enemies. So an actually stun-focused character. I feel like paper is the style. Like I immediately, when I was playing as scissors, just shifted into trying to do rock, because rock is super cool. So I've kind of got some experience with scissors, but then some with rock. With rock character, we focused really heavy on rock, of course. But paper as a character, I really have little experience with. I don't really know how to make paper work. So I am quite curious about how this will go before I first slime here. And also stun. I mean, I thought about using stun a few times, but never really got around to it. So we will today be learning how stun works as well. Yep, one at a time. We just bash on down, and that should be enough. Not quite. Let me sprint. Gives me a crap card, but when I start with meta magic, remove all cramps in your hand, draw until your hand is full. So this is the idea behind paper, that you can get rid of cramps. I don't know how to make it work. I'm sure there's a good way, so we'll find it. We will find it. Crush them. Oh, it's so nice. All right, good. They're down. Yeah, how to make stun work. So we're going to be on like a very active lookout for stuns. Grant empower and shield. Okay, I mean, this was crazy. Power. This is really crazy with the right kind of build there. But draw one card. Maybe drawing cards make sense to this character. Not so sure. So many things that I recognize as being good from other characters. Every time you draw a card, inflict weak. Yeah, you could weaken them like crazy, I suppose. You could weaken them like crazy. You could have more card draw, so between the two of these kind of makes something. And that is the character's point, right? One buy one all debuffs to self. Maybe. Second stream, I know. I mean, it's really, yeah, it's been a lot. It's been interesting. Every 2 times you grant, yeah, no, let's just try this. Ring of the Weakening, drawing, and drawing. And we put the draw onto the cool one. So now you will draw me a card when activated, and then maybe that was a mistake. Wait, draw cards until your hand is full. Maybe that was a mistake. All cramp cards in your hand, draw a card. Oh, it's real bad. That's real bad. I hadn't thought about it. Oh, okay. We'll see if there's a world where it makes sense, but I don't know. Maybe that was a big mess up. Grant. Yeah, this character is weird to play. What do we take? Flurry of blows. I honestly don't know what else I would take, though. Deal damage based on healing. Every time you lose HP, every 2 times you grant shield. I just don't know. Bounce around rotation where gems can go, but anti-synergy still exists. It's crazy. Yeah, it's bizarre. But it's cool. I like it. When you lose, deal damage equal to 20% of the enemy attack. This is like really, yeah, I think a lot of the things I have here are really based on the defensive character. So I guess we could just simply take Ring of the Monk Staff, right? First gem. Oh yeah, I guess maybe this is a simple one. Just something to allow us to survive easy. Yeah, Empower's nice. It's just weird because I'm playing this character. I'm trying to like, I'd like some stuff related to stun probably, if anything. Empower and shield. This is a different type of character from the ones I had before. I think it actually looks different from the other rock characters too. All right, we'll see. We carry on. Melissa the sleek mage. We're hard on rock, just all in on rock again. Yeah. I mean, rock is good. I'll admit, I wonder if rock is just the best character or not, but they were really strong in the other one. All right. Use rock here against scissors, and then we use scissors against paper. Does 1 damage, inflicts weakness, and then every time you draw a card, inflict weakness, and then deal double damage against stun. Yeah, I gotta get stun going. We'll see. We'll try. I gain some empower. I deal some extra damage. And what do you have? Every win grants 2 courage. Yeah, don't look forward to any wins, buddy. We do this and this. Good. Just keep it simple. In the early game, it's really just rock, paper, scissors. Can you recognize the trends here? But then it will get so much more convoluted. Yeah, so with this one, we will draw a card, and then we will draw until our hand's full. It's, maybe I'll hold off on this one, actually. All right, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely a misplay on my part with the card drawing. I've never used a card draw rune. I kind of wonder how they work to an extent, but no effects. I mean, I suppose technically there are situations where it could work. Like if you're using a lot of sprinting, you could then use this, and first it draws, maybe it even draws a cramp, and then you delete both. But the odds are a little low, little bit low for that. Oh boy, this is not what I want. I guess I'll just tie these then. Yeah, we'll do parrying. Okay, big parry, big parry. Fold yourself with paper. Go hard on rock again, then fold yourself with paper. Yeah, with the paper character. Let's go this one. Inflict weakness and... Oh, I don't have... I guess just deal 2 damage. Yeah, this will work though, right? This might even kill you on its own. Yeah, big damage. Bang, crushed. Crushed into the ground that like decimates around it. So cool. So cool. Inflict, bleed, encourage. I feel like one misplay is probably okay, but yeah, it rattles me. Beginning of combat, inflicts 2 weakness. At the end of the turn, grant 1 guard. Yeah, this was kind of neat in the last one. Every time you draw cards, deal 3 damage. That's kind of neat, right? That could work. I'll draw twice from that one guy, but it would take 2. But maybe that's fine. And to draw cards all the time. But I can only draw up to like 5 cards. So how does card draw work in this way? I like that it does good damage, I guess, but it's not that much damage against them. Like against Mother, how would this go? 1 cramp from your hand. I guess you could. Static stretching is kind of neat. What's up? Hold yourself on paper. Wait. Stone enemy draws a lot. Do it. Okay, I'll try it. Yeah, I'm just not sure exactly how it's gonna work. Every time you draw cards. Oh, sprint. I get sprint. Yeah, and then stun. Ooh, stunning. I don't know. We'll see. Then, oh, and the double damage. Yeah, I could do 6 damage a pop, and then maybe. We'll see. And then I just need 1 more. Deal 1 damage every time this card wins double this damage. Do I have like a card like that I want to like super enhance it, I guess? I mean, single card super enhance, it could be nice. To remove 1 cramp, it's an option. It's kind of a nice option. If I'm gonna be spinning a lot of times, I guess it could be good. Let me draw cards. Yeah, I could remove cramps with this. That's kind of cool. Maybe I try it. You know, it's fine. We try it. Inflict 1 damage. Inflict. Sure. Let's go for it. I'm curious how it goes. Any damage is doubled, right? Yeah. Well, maybe. Hold on. Any damage is doubled? Oh, what you're saying when they have stun? Yeah, I think so. There we go. That's my path. Yeah, that's my path. In we go to fight the warrior, the wandering warrior. Now the choice this time is whether to take duplicate / reroll artifact, which can't be the base artifact, but I could duplicate. Every time you draw cards, inflict weakness. Every time you draw cards, deal 3 damage. I could have 2 of those, so both the deal 3 damage twice, which would be kind of crazy. Alternatively, I could swap one of your cards type and gain power with that, but I think that's less useful. I'd probably just go for... Yeah, probably just go for increasing this guy. I like it. Give me the artifact. Hello, lady. All right. Give me power. I request it. I bequest it. I demand it. Artifact of thine, declare thy wish. Yeah, I really feel like it's got to be this one. Every time you draw cards, deal 3, because I could do 6 damage. Or really, each proc of it would do 3. So if I had Empower, I could do 4 and 4, or 5 and 5, or whatever, right? It's not bad. Duplicate. I don't care that much about Ring of the Weakening. Every time you draw cards, inflict weaken. But I guess it's nice. It is nice. I should draw cards a good amount. And I just need more card draw related stuff. Card draw related stuff and... what else? Card draw related stuff. Ooh, what's... scissor damage. I guess I'd want paper damage. You know? Oh, 2 rock damages and max HP is kind of cool, though. 1 base damage and max HP. 2 paper, 1 scissors, 1 rock. Well, that's kind of nice. But that's equivalent to 1 and 1 if I had 1 base damage and 1 paper. 2 rock, 3 max HP. I kind of feel like... 1 base damage and 3 max HP, or Or just this. 2 paper, 1 of each of the other. Yeah, I guess that's the most specialized for what I want. I have so little HP, though. I have 18 HP. That's crazy. Would it ever make sense to take something else for just the HP? Like, I guess I could do dodge. I don't know. We'll just do this. We'll just do this. I don't know. Could I do dodge for this character, then? Because they don't have any health. But dodge gets kind of crazy. Like, if I had a ton of dodge, I don't think I could ever be beaten. And then I just reroll like crazy. Oh, hello. You're a new one. Ghost Corpse. Heal 10% of damage dealt. Oh, you just got hit twice for... Cool, because I drew cards at the beginning. Oh, that's cool. I'd love, like, starting with Empower, so I could do 6 or 4 and 4 to do 8 damage, but it really doesn't matter. Every 4 actions inflict 1 weakness, and then heal 10% of damage dealt. Okay. So I want... Yeah, I'll guard this one. I'll paper absorb this one, which should draw twice, really. And that'll get you 6... Yeah, tons of damage. And then just this one. Or remove 1 cramp from your hand. Oh, I can sprint here. And remove a cramp for this. Yeah. I like it. And then I draw cards, and I hit you with this. Bang. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have a cramp here. And then, yeah. I guess... Yeah, you remove cramps. You remove 1 cramp. Oh, I could sprint again if I had the option, but I can't. All right. Interesting. Like, idle 1-turn kill. Need stun on game start. Stun on game start. Yeah, true. That'd be huge. There is a... Yeah, that'd be nice. And double damage turn 1. Oh, yeah, and it would double this. Oh, true. And I could empower. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, there's some potential there. Now, yeah, we just do a lot of drawing in this world, I think. So, inflict 1 stun. We love that. That's my favorite of the things. Grant some empower with this guy. And then just a slash. And then I'm going to sprint here for the extra damage. And then we probably just finish you off now. Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Get stunned. Get crushed. All right, all right. Yeah, we have 1 stun option at least. I need more stun options, and I need more drawing. Endless amounts of drawing. Drawing and stunning and removals. 5 damage if this card has gems. I don't think so. I guess I can put it on this guy, but that's not that much damage. 1 damage every time this card wins, double the damage. I like Thirst. Grant some weakness onto the enemy, but I don't really have anything weakness-based much. I could get more weakness stuff eventually. Every time you draw cards, grant 1 shield. That's cool. I like it. I like it. I'm taking it. At the beginning of combat, gain to every 3 actions inflict weakness. At the beginning of combat, gain 2 courage. 50% bonus damage for the next X actions. These could both be 50% more. That's kind of neat. Oh, and then I'll draw cards at the beginning, giving me an... yeah, I need to draw so many cards for Ring of Defense to really work, but it could be cool. At the beginning of combat, grant 2, and that would just increase these 2 things damage, I think. Up to, like... Yeah, it's like very little help, I think, Ring of Courage there. Buckler is good. I guess just having extra shield is cool. And then by weakening them so much, like I will be weakening them a good amount across this, it'll mean that we avoid taking a lot of the damage we might otherwise. So I think so. Buckler. Little defensive. I don't know here. Well, we specialize. We put it onto the defensive unit. Maybe it makes sense. He's stun on game start. Yeah. I need all the stun things. I guess do I want to roll here? I probably can't roll here, can I? No. No. So we just take something. Every time you grant courage, deal damage. I don't really do that. Every 3 actions inflict weakness would be cool. Definitely, I guess Thirst is pretty strong. Deal 1 damage every time this card wins, double this damage. Yeah. There's a world where I put it onto this guy. I kind of like it. Deal 5 damage. Yeah, I think I'll try Thirst here. I'll try Thirst. I mean, there's no really good option there, but this gets me up to a fully maxed out card. So it feels good. Shiny. It might be the first time I've had this guy shiny. All right. Now we carry forward. Yeah, kind of tricky to choose there just because there weren't great options. Sometimes you get like just crazy options in this, or sometimes not. But I do think we're in a decent spot with paper, and it is extremely different from block. I was worried that it wouldn't be fully fleshed out or something, but it works well. All All right, little bits of damage there. We gain a little bit of armor. I have to win these, so I will do my best. Because you have duelist, so I need to win. Paper, and I'm pretty sure if I sprint here, there's good enough odds. I could also gain some empower and some shielding, and that would be enough to stop damage for a bit, so maybe I like that as well. But I think it's better to sprint, because then we hit you a bunch of times and gain a little armor anyway. There we go. Now I can use this. We get Thirst going early. Early. All right, end turn. Bunch of wins. Not much empower yet, but now I should get a little... wait, a little empower from this, right? Or not empower, but a little damage, a little thirst boosting. Okay. Boom. Down to 60 HP. I'm still feeling it pretty nice. Got a lot of shielding. I will do 2 swords. Remove 1 cramp from your hand. Okay. And then deal 1 damage. So we'll do this first. It'll remove. It'll deal damage. It'll weaken. And then, okay, sprint. Removes this from my hand. And I drew this one. Ooh, look at you take damage. Do I get some of this? Do I want to go with this? 3. Yeah, I get a lot of armor. And I get the empower. I think the empower is going to be important to get this going faster, because Ring of Drawing Cuts is huge. I mean, maybe it makes sense to delay, but I'm pretty sure they're just going to enhance no matter what I do, so I'd rather start enhancing myself. First. Victory, and give me empower. 1 empower, a couple shield. I will get hit here, but it just breaks a little shield. And, okay. What here? I need the rock, and then I sprint by re-rolling or drawing. I proc these guys, little damage, little shielding. What here? Second rock, which means the last thing I have to do is going to be, even if I tie it, it's still a loss. So I should just spend that guy. Unless one of these removes it. No, they don't. So let's do that. All right. Bang. Get a bunch of weakening on. They've got a lot of weakening, so the damage they do should be like nothing. So actually, yeah, weaken is going to be maybe enough. Maybe enough here to mean, mean I can survive with this ridiculous, like very thin defensive build. Okay, 2 of these, sprint, and then just this guy. Maybe I should do with this fight. Maybe I should always do them on the right side so I can put someone on the left who might have like some boost to do. But here. This should be enough to finish. 7, right? 7, and then this guy with thirst, I think their thirst damage should be high. Yeah, up to 5. All right, perfect. Rush. So satisfying. All right. Get some meta currency and reduce all enemy buffs by 1. 2 stun. Ooh. I don't think there's anything else that's going to be compared to that, but I'll look. Just in case. Grant 2 empower to the enemy. Ooh, I like it. I actually kind of like it because it gives me 1 more, but I don't know if I want to do it or not. I don't do bleed here. Every time you shield, deal damage. I kind of like that because I shield a decent amount, I guess, or I'm probably going to. 1 damage to self, then deal 3 damage. I don't know if I have enough for that. Not so sure on that one. 1 damage. I think mainly we just do envelop here, above all else. Take that. Good. So we have 2 stun from envelop. Look how fancy you are. Good stuff. Yeah, and then hopefully I can duplicate the envelop because envelop's going to go really, really crazy. What else? I could do a reroll and look for something that like specifically helps me, or I could do losses into parries on something. Like I could do losses into parries onto this, for example, might be kind of cool. But the thing with losses into parries is like, I'm pretty sure you can't do losses into parries and then parries into wins. But maybe the green gem is parries into wins. But just like, yeah, the odds of that are kind of low. I kind of like avoiding it just because then I can just, I don't have to worry about that idea. It's just like, it's expensive compared against just like specializing the build. So, what else do we have? I could take Ring of the Dark, giving enemies 2, just pure 2 damage extra for a thing they do. And then that would give me enough to reroll this once and still get a 2 cost. I think I'm okay with Ring of the Dark. I don't think it's that good because it's flat. It's a flat increase of damage. It's kind of spooky for early game. And I think I reroll here because I don't really like any of this. Let's do it. What do you got? Every time you inflict Weak. Yeah, deal a damage. That's useful. 1 damage for every gem activated this turn. I like that. I do like that because I feel like it could get to a lot of damage, but bleed and reduce all by 1 all debuffs to self. I don't really get debuffs, it seems like. I'll take Ring of the Joker. Every 3 times you deal damage, heal. I don't really want to heal. Let's do weakness, and then let's do... Do I do gem combo? Bleed with courage. I think gem combo here. Or maybe the ring of the spiky defense. 2 times you grant riposte. Gem combo. But is gem combo really that good? I feel like it doesn't spec with anything, right? 1 damage. I could do a decent chunk of damage. Now let's just take this, actually. At least does something. Lead and grant courage. Next X actions. Maybe Smell of Blood, actually. Never mind. I like this. It's weird, but courage could kind of work. And there's also relics that I like that do courage stuff that I've never really worked with because I just haven't had what I needed for it. So let's get some courage on us because it'll mean that for the next certain amount of time that like something will be enhanced, the damage or whatever. I like it. I like it. It's interesting. Be mindful of enemy abilities. Yeah, I'm really having to think about some of these just because it's not like... I mean, it's not that it's not an intuitive character exactly, but yeah, like, if I think about attacking with scissors, I think about defending with rock, and then you have paper, which is like drawing, stunning, weakening, like, it's like a debuff. Yeah, it's kind of a different style. Spread corruption onto one of your cards. I could try that. I've never done that. If it's not good, you know, it's going to be rough, but maybe it is good. Swap one of your cards type and gain power, because I don't care that much about that. I would love to duplicate. The mirror is so good, though. That's tough. But I don't really care that much about Temple of Trinity. So I guess I'd be okay going south route, even though Mirror Fate is so strong. But let's just do it. Let's just do it. I gotta see what this corruption is, you know? It could be something crazy. Good stun. I know it could be so good. I know. But I can't do it. I need to see what this is. But I agree, it would be so much stronger. This is kind of a waste. 3 health, base damage, base. Oh, double base damage. Oh, that's nice. Paper. 2 paper. 1 rock, 2 HP. Oh, double base damage again. Okay, which one's better? Max HP or rock damage? I'm just gonna hope I don't take any damage ever and do rock damage. That's just how I play these games. I can't rely on, like, you know, this idea that somehow this extra 3 health is going to keep me alive over just being able to beat enemies. What do you do? What do you do? Come on, don't be shy. Pet the little one. The power of corruption is evil and wrong, but maybe in the right hands? Yeah, keep telling yourself that. You can spread corruption to one of your cards, turning it into a corrupted spell that always wins. Whoa. Okay. I like it. That's kind of nuts. Okay. What? But it's the core of it. It has to be the core of it. What do I want to always win? That's tough because, yeah, what do I want to always win? A universal card. It should probably be something that does a lot of damage, right? So it has to be either rock or paper, and I'm probably speccing more into paper than rock, generally speaking. So it's got to be paper, but weird. But I have more paper than rock, so if I... Well, wait. Yeah, so rock will usually be able to win, where paper might not always be able to win. Yeah, it feels like it's got to be paper. Give it win stacking elements. Win stacking... I'll have to think about that. I'm not sure if I know what that would look like, but win stacking elements, something that makes it like a more win. Oh! Holy cow! Oh, you're not even the same. You're not paper anymore. You're something else. I like this. I like this. That's really cool. When win, gain damage. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, thirst, right? Yup. Yeah, imagine if I could have put it onto the thirst one, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't. Wait, could I have? Oh, man. Wait, hold on. Let me check that. Was I a fool? You're not the thirst one, are you? I don't think you're the thirst one. I'm pretty sure the thirst one was someone else. No, Thirst one's this one. Okay, I was just, I was like, did I miss that I had Thirst on something? Because that would have been crazy, but no, I have Thirst on this. That's fine. So let's do this one. And we do this one. And we do, yeah, this one. And then, oh, and this stuns 3 times. My goodness. That's crazy. And then now I'm going to do a sprint because I want this so I can get rid of it. All right. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. All right. Gets rid of it, replaces it. And I'm about to do some serious damage to Dup. Oh, this is, in terms of like, yeah, Dragon Quest I mentioned earlier, there's like a she slime. This one would be stack slime, but not, they're usually multicolor. So maybe it's closer to Gawain, I guess, who's like a knight that has a green blob on the bottom and a knight on the top. Anyway, no one knows Dragon Quest, gosh dang it. What did you just do to me? Huh? Okay. Did you get stunned? Gosh dang it. What did you do to me? You monster. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, no, they never win. Okay, I was gonna say, was this me? No, we're fine. Then that means that I can do, what do I want to do here? That's much better. Much better outcome than what I thought it was. Card always wins. Well, time to win. And for these parts, remove 1 cramp. I'll do a sprint then with this. And then I guess I might as well sprint here because I don't like any of these that much. Get rid of those. Give me the legendaries, basically. And then we go, okay, you're taking a lot of damage. We do inflict, yeah, gain boosting. I'll do the stun first in this order because if you're stunned, I do bonus damage. And there we have it. Okay. Feeling good. Yeah. Yeah. All right, get stunned, buddy. Get stunned. Feel my stun. You're so stunned, but you're going to die anyway. Okay, there's your bleed. Oh, wait, is it 28 damage? Is it 28 damage? It's 28 damage because it's doubled, right? Because they were stunned. Okay. Yeah, it had to have been. I was like, there's no way that's doing 56 damage, you know? Okay, no. Of course not. 2 damage for each card in your hand. Kind of neat. Heal. Oh, this is actually a little better because of the style that I am, but it's still not that good. HP with the amount of base damage this card. Could be kind of crazy. But I don't really need to heal. I mean, I guess yeah, that's good. Deal 0 damage every time this card is drawn. Increase the damage dealt by 2. Drawn. Oh. So this doesn't reduce the card itself's damage. This just increases its own damage based on being drawn over and over again. And then it only does the damage if it wins. So like this could be a good one for my win thing. It's kind of like Leech, but instead of doubling, it increases by 2. So it's a little worse. Double this damage where this, yeah. But it's still pretty good. Oh, and it's not, oh, you could have this one and you could have Leech as well. So you could double down. Yeah, I think this is right. What else though? You can't grant shield? No, thanks. That'd be crazy to take. But I guess I could, I mean, I don't know, whatever. Let's take up the sleeve. Up the sleeve has got to be. Because I could double down on Corrupted. I think both sides of this are amazing. If you had this with Leech on the other side, it would get so strong so fast. Yeah, good stuff. Then, yeah, the question is, do I do a reroll or take something here? I could guarantee myself a full revive once. Kind of neat. Leech, I don't really want to be healing. I think I'm just going to try to guard and maybe dodge my way around them. I'd like to get dodge at some point. Beginning of the combat, gain shield. Beginning of the combat, gain courage. I think I just reroll here. These are all kind of rough. Give me something better. 1 damage, grant. Applying weakness is okay. I actually really like applying weakness because it makes them really weak. Every time you heal, deal 1 damage. Parrying is good. -2 base damage. Every 3 times you deal damage, heal. Is there something I could... Is this worth it at all? I mean, I don't care about my base damage going down by 2. That's really not that bad. And then I could get infection and courage, maybe, with Warcry. You heal, deal 1. I kind of feel like I take this and take 2, because I don't care. Like, 2 base damage is a flat decrease. I can just empower my way out of that. And it's base damage, so it doesn't impact my effects at all. Feel okay. Take this. I want this on... I don't know what. I guess I'll just throw it onto one of you guys. Okay. for weakening. More weakening is good, because yeah, weakening them has made them just unable to do any damage through my little bit of armor that I put together. None of these, not that any of these are really that good, it's just better to have them than not, so I'd rather have them. Yeah, courage. Courage, deal 1 damage, then gain courage. Inflict 2 bleed is not that tempting. Parrying. Nah. Nah. No. Give it to you. Give it to you down here. You can do something funny. But it doesn't really make out. With this particular one, it's pretty weak upgrade. I feel like it's just, I'd rather hold better upgrades for maybe their last remaining paper. Go to another fight. Melissa, the sleek mage. Let's see what you can do. All right. Oh, look at you, living corpse. Every turn heals 5% of total HP. Every turn grants shield. Oh, you're a big defender. Every 7 actions deal 2 damage, and every 3 turns great power. Yeah, kind of spooky. But that's okay. I think we'll be all right. I am giving you what? I'm giving you 2 empower, and I'm reducing my base damage, so I am like really making myself an amplification character. But that's okay. Card always wins. Let's see. Thirst. Yeah, I don't mind using Thirst a little bit. Grants courage. Deal 1 damage, inflict 2. What do I want here? You are this one and this one. Remove 1 cramp from your hand, but it doesn't replace it, does it? So, interesting. Whatever. I'll put it in there. And then, yeah, I guess I might as well use it, though. Like, I kind of feel like it makes some sense. Every 2 days. Okay, every time this card is drawn, increase damage. Because if I leave it out and then I sprint, do I find it sooner? Not really. Well, not necessarily, but I couldn't I? No, it'll go to my discard pile. So it doesn't. Yeah, we just leave it here. And then we sprint. Good. All right, that'll work. That will work. Okay, good hit. Good hit, and little bits and pieces of damage. We draw. We gain shielding. All right. Yeah, I did double draw there, so I gained a couple shield. Yeah, it's kind of funny the way it works here, because like I am gaining shield based on drawing. I don't have a lot of shield options, but I do have 1 that gives me a little shield. I might need more shielding stuff, but I also, if I can get stun going, it's going to get crazy. So let's do stun to start. Then I'll do inflict some weakness on... Oh, no, not that way. It'd be this way. This would be, give me some enhancement of myself, inflict a little weakness with this one, and then I might just sprint away this and hope for a better option than the sword there. Okay, I mean, this is kind of better, yeah. Because this gets rid of, the cramp and then also redraws me. Feel okay about it. Do it. Because every draw gets some decent damage and enhances this thing over time and so on. I like as well that I don't actually have to play it. I can just re-roll it. Or wait, does this count as re-rolling it? I don't know. This doesn't re-roll. It just removes and replaces. So we won't actually re-roll this guy. Yeah. I do want to use them whenever I can to enhance it. I just need to find a leash for this, and then it'll get crazy to do that. But okay. Decent hits. Empower sitting at 1, but it is good. And I am slowly taking this guy out. What to do here? Start with this. Then we do... I do like that this has the cramp removal because then I can safely sprint even if I don't have the 1 card that like solves cramps fully. Or like more solves them. Probably this one here. We would need this one there. And maybe I do a sprint here, yeah? This corpse has a dead eye. Oh, it does. You're so right. And oh yeah. Scissors, or do I do the thirst? The thirst is going to do so much damage. Let's do it. Yeah, thirst does get really strong pretty quick. So I need to find thirst for the other thing, and we can just mass enhance it. But I am also thirsting this guy, and the 10 damage from this is going to be pretty hefty. Okay, down it goes, and up we go. Up. Nice, satisfying. Okay, little bit of mana. Or many. Draw cards until your hand is full. Add a cramp to your deck. Ooh. I like it. Considers parries as wins. Useful. Grant +2. Empower and inflict weakness to self. I don't hate that. It's a lot of empower quickly. So I'd say take this one, take the parries to wins probably, and I'll put the parries to wins on my... Wait, no, maybe not, actually. I guess to make sure this one always wins and I can always use it, because the stun is pretty important. Yeah, that'd be okay. And then one more thing. Every time you grant... no, I don't care about that. Inflicting weakness. Every time you draw heal. It is useful because I draw all the time, but it's also not useful because... Oh, what if I had these two together? Every time you deal damage to self... Oh, it's damage to self, never mind. I thought it was every time you heal, deal damage. No, it's not that one. Every time you draw heal... There is a healing do damage, yeah? So maybe I could take this for the hope of finding that. We just do the 3. That could be okay. So we start with this, because I think it's the strongest of them. And it is +2, and then inflict weakness on self. I don't know. I guess I'll put it onto this guy, or this guy? Yeah. Oh yeah, empower onto this guy. I like it. I like it. That's the classic. Good. Put it onto the rock. The rock for empowering. Good stuff. I love that it says good stuff, because that's like just the type of thing that I would say. Card considers parries as wins, I think is a good call. Although drawing is also good. Parries as wins. I would make you do parries as wins, though. I think that's too useful to pass up. Well, I can often get what I'm looking for with this card, with this deck, though. So maybe it's better to do a draw on this guy. More drawing options, because it just increases this. Only the goodest of stuff. Yeah, true. Every time you draw heal, parries as wins, drawing. Because I can do exhausting, draw, and then take every time you draw a heal, and then find the artifact that damages when I heal. And then we're in kind of a crazy spot. So maybe I take exhausting, draw, actually. Add a cramp to your deck, but draw until your hand is full. But I'd have to play the card for it to draw. That's okay. That's okay. But I might put it onto this one. I feel like this guy I'd rather have... Oh, I like it. I like the draw. It's fine. It's fine. Just like that. Enhance you to be... Oh, look how pretty. Yeah. Just gushing about this, about these magic cards, these super cards. Now, one more, which I think is every time you draw a heal, you do even more into the draw options. As much as parries or wins is cool. Go for it. All right. Now the boss. I'm surprised how smoothly this is going with this character, because I really wasn't sure they would be, you know, up to par. They're just such a weird one, but they actually do work really well. What here? You just get plonked down slowly. Corruption. What do you have? Do you have nothing that matters too much to me? So we go for inflict some weakness on you. Feels good. And then I break you with my rock, my rocky self. Grant. Yeah. That's all good. And then I want to sprint, even though I do like this card, because deal 1 damage, inflict 2. I would love to do that, but I'm gonna sprint because I like the idea of getting more draws going on. Oh, I like it. I do like it. And look at what it gave me. End turn. Just the very perfect things. All right. Easy wins. Easy wins. Couple shields. Yeah, it gives me shields every time that I reroll. I got a lot of shields there as well from that shield card. So good to have that just in case I need it. And then you. Good. Up to 5 shield. You're down a decent amount in HP. But can I get you down fast enough here? What are the... Ooh, okay, I need... I didn't really get any rock there. We can do this one for the drawing. We can do the stunning. Turn the next enemy's actions into cramp. Oh, look at this 17, though. I've got to win this one for sure. Yeah, we'll do this way. We can just tie this one. Or do I want to just... just tie it. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Hit here. Will this apply to the current one with stun, or will it only do the next one? How does it work? Let's see it. Oh, I drew, though, so I did get a little shielding. But did I take damage? I did. I took a lot of damage. Spooky. Ow. Okay. But from these, I should be pretty safe. I think. Yeah, this is a little bit awkward. All of a sudden. We'll see. Corrupted King Frog. good. But yeah, they got stunned. Huh? What? Wait, what happened? What happened? What did I miss? They got stunned. I hit them. I did big damage, but then I just... They must have had some counter damage I didn't account for on the frog. Okay, okay. Interesting. Well, we got, you know, I don't know. There must have been some counter damage, like one of their stats or something that... Because, like, they didn't have the thing that makes it when you attack it, they, like... Or did they? Did that character have, I don't know, have something so that, like, the opposite thing works with them? I don't think they did. I missed something there for sure. Okay, well, it is what it is. Okay, I will try and see if I can figure that out when the full game releases. But if I go back to the menu, I just want to see if there's anything else that I was missing in terms of progression. Let's see. I'm curious because I've got 11 souls here, so I could probably get one thing. I'd imagine, maybe two. No, there's maybe only one thing left, which is Hero. Heal 33% HP immediately. What does that mean? Like, huh? Oh, is that like a potion I can use on command? That's kind of cool. Okay. I think that is everything unlocked. So if you want to try, I guess, yeah, try for the paper. Give it a go, but I think I will give this one leave this one off here. I haven't streamed for a long span of time, but I will see. I'll check and see if anyone else is currently live, because as I mentioned earlier in the stream, there is a new feature to YouTube that allows you to redirect people into new streams. The sort of rating feature that YouTube has added. I think it's really, really cool. So I will check and see. Okay, are either of these people live now? I'm not so certain that they are. I think both of them are just scheduled streams. Let me double check that. No one's live who I mainly watch. So, or I guess who I'm subscribed to from other channels. I don't know. Is it if it's from your subscribed channels? I'm not sure. So, if there is a point where I can, I will. But let me see. Hold on. One thing that I can check: Blonde Logic, live. And then Cynic. What is Cynic playing? Insert game here. This is going to be in a couple days. Yeah, no one's unfortunately live right now. That is a shame. Raid scheduled if it's starting soon enough. Yeah, none of them are. These are like 2 days and 1 day out, I think. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, this is 3 days out and 2 days out. I guess people are starting to schedule streams a bit further out than they used to. Fair enough. Raid social stream. Yeah, true. It's okay rating, but more of a suggestion. Yeah, it is what it is. But I guess keep in mind, normally I will try to raid in future, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. I so appreciate everyone who has come around and joined me for this. Able to take a look at this upcoming stream. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's fair. I could, I guess Cynics, because it's a game I'm not familiar with. I think Blonde plays a lot of Resident Evil, but this one, I'm curious what it's going to be like. Insert game here. Insert game here. Looks like... Let's watch this. Let's briefly watch this. This is something Cynic's going to take a look at. If this looks interesting to you, maybe you will enjoy watching them. Let me pause there and then back. Yeah. Let me free. Okay. Yes. Here.
Check. Walking. Check.
Okay.
Don't.
I've seen that game. It's very short.
No.
Okay.
No.
It is a... Like, what, you get like, kind of like a Stanley Parable or something? Like, you've got this sort of sarcastic
on stuff, check.
Person telling you to get certain things done.
All right, pick up, check.
Oh, my. Okay. Well, I don't know what to say about it, but it is an indie game. It's clearly very indie. Asked me to generate a short Steam description for an FPS that's dramatic, with shades of comedy, suspense, thrills, soft horror, emotional moments, and bombastic action. I will try to make it for this stream when it does come out. If you guys want to watch this stream, you'll probably see me in the comments on it while it's live at some point. So maybe that's something you're interested in. I will leave that as what is being redirected to. But again, I appreciate you guys coming around. And in future, maybe I'll try subscribing to more people. I don't know. Maybe I'm not subscribed enough. But also, it is kind of later at night. So anyway, hope you guys will stick around for more ones in the future. Later on. Thanks so much, everybody. Later on.